Looks like that cured it, huh?
To think, such a tiny pathogen could spawn a calamity that engulfs the entire universe.
No wonder. Look at what's in its belly. Demigods packed in like sardines in a can.
Now, don't lose your temper, Snowy.
Is this also?
Good kids keep their emotions in check.
That voice! It's the Treebe sisters!
So was
Whoa! There's
Over here, too.
Lady Treebios?
Whoa! Your
Look at
little
me.
Reenie, you look so...
She is not the Cyrene. She is the Demiurge, Titan of Yeah. But Trian and I...
You see, we're
These scattered scrolls.
We're so scared.
We need to stay here.
Scrolls filled with horrifying.
There is no black tide here.
Miss Odata.
Echoes for Nine's command.
Ah, that Tin Man is...
It's time to move on, my child. Let go that God created us. The cold, indifferent
Child. And yet, is that not a tragedy in it?
Hayda. Jesus.
Snowy's been fighting this whole...
But the strength behind his resistance comes from the same hatred.
To be a flame. But it was remembrance that drove him to shine with golden light, piercing the unfathomable darkness.
Stasis. Put this door.
Light up the dawn.
Yeah, good thing.
His inner struggle.
If those thoughts take over this little world, we're in big trouble.
So, we'll use the Century Gate to toss them somewhere no one can see.
Then we'll defeat the baddies together and meet everyone at the end of the West Wind.
But if Finan and Iron Tomb are already inseparable from each other, that would mean...
It means he's still bearing the weight of the world. So that everyone can reach the end as a deliverer.
So, you guys keep going forward and down to where Snowy is. Little Gray, this time, let's give it everything we've got!
Only 2 remain on this flame chase journey.
Figures. They're always leading from the front line.
そうなんね。ありがとうございました。
Is this also a blessing of the Trailblades? I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost. So this was my childhood dream, huh? I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost. My childhood musings, huh? So naive. So this was my childhood dream, huh? My childhood musings, huh? So naive. So this was my childhood dream, huh?
Oopsie.
I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost. My childhood musings, huh? So
Yes. Mhm. Yes. Mhm. Take that. In life.
We're here. The second test site.
I wonder what kind of wish we'll see this time.
I'm afraid it's quite the opposite. This time, we'll face his despair. That's right.
The other half of relax now.
Come on. Let's make it.
If you're ready.
Looks like we'll be walking through the darkness this time.
Exactly. It's no longer shattering the frozen despair.
Hmm.
The first ripple has faded. And so begins a long and arduous journey.
Endless slaughter. All for nothing.
That's more than anyone should be made to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
Even when it was finally over, all that remained in him was despair.
But even so, the drop of blood wrung from his wrath has guided us here.
We did it. Finally.
The other half of world-bearing. As promised. Take it now.
At last, you've released him from the wishes he carried for so long. And quenched the despair kindled by his wrath. When both light and shadow are claimed by those who follow, his true form shall emerge. The blank statue.
That smiling child, let him come with us, laughing to the very end.
I will.
My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes.
I've appraised it all. No fakes.
This spirit basin marks the end of every cycle. It seems this gentle one last farewell. Farewell. Sink into gentle remembrance. From now on, the world and the wish, someone's finally.
Whoa! So tall! So cool! Just like the hero in the Oracle
It's because he's the
Who are you?
So, you've writ, but for me, this and they're already on their way.
30 million...
Ah, pay it no mind, child. Keep looking there.
It looks just like a statue, but... It's weird. He's warm. Like, really warm.
Why not listen as well?
I hear something. There are cracks all over him, and they're making this sound. Like someone's groaning. It's scary. Is he gonna fall apart?
How on this man would rather you might think of me as... others may call them as...
Regrets?
My first creation, I believed it with all my heart. Until this very moment.
I don't get it. Are you saying you've changed your mind?
I won't change. But I'll admit this. Those 12 stones, unpolished as they are 1,000 times more exquisite than any statue. It's as if they are mocking me, a failed sculptor whose touch can only diminish what was born to shine. For the first time in my life, I've realized this vessel is merely an avatar made to contain the seal etched. Compared to me, may have lived with more.
Is this your confession, Lord Lycurgus?
You misunderstand. From the very beginning, I was never meant to feel regret.
But since you're troubled by the radiance of these stones, perhaps after 30 million futile cycles, you too have realized you're just as much a prisoner of fate.
I suppose you do have a point.
Now you are imprisoned by the sages from beyond the sky.
And that is why this will be my last time standing here as the Theoros.
Though we stand on opposite sides, we are both waiting for a miracle.
What are you talking about? Is something big about to happen?
Aggie.
I know. Now that your victory is assured, I trust you won't mind giving us a moment in private.
Assured? Oh. Not quite. But I won't stay long. I'd rather not spoil the fun for those deliverers. And besides, after losing everything, the only thing that remains in me is the drive to seek knowledge.
I pity you, Theoros.
I don't need your pity. Farewell, Lady Goldwing. favor.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Snowy. We're here to take you home.
Home? I don't understand. Isn't this my home?
This isn't a real home. A home should be a warm, cozy place where you can let go of all your burdens and sleep peacefully for a long, long time.
But I can't sleep. Every time I feel drowsy, there's a voice. You mustn't sleep or disaster will come. It sounds really weak, but also kind of strict.
It won't disturb your sleep anymore, child. For countless nights, you had no other choice. But now, your mission has come to an end. Join us, and send your own wish towards tomorrow.
My wish. What could it be?
You don't have to come up with an answer right now, child. Grown-ups often think duty and ideals are wishes. But a true wish should be the purest, most beautiful thing of all. It can only take form in the hands of someone who is truly free.
So, Snowy, will you come with us to chase after your own wish?
I want to leave this place. I want to go find it.
I'm glad to hear it.
The final flame chase journey, just like the 30 million before it. Take our hands and come with us.
Where did little Fine and Shadow run off to?
Look. He's already gone ahead to embrace his destiny.
So this was my childhood dream, huh? I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost. I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost. I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost. I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost. I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost.
You really took the long way around.
Well, now everyone's here.
Nicht. Nicht da. Ja. Ist da. So, Kiste. Gehen wir zum Naxa. Kiste.
You finally arrived, Deliverer.
Long time no see, everyone.
I'm glad.
And even though
Woven from remembrance, just like the future, we will now weave together for Amphorius.
We've reached the end.
yeah, we just have to go through the final passage. Snowy has already gone ahead.
What lies behind that door?
The first seal upon Iron Tomb was a battlefield.
The second seal was a reflection.
The path he wove together.
When all this is gone,
His traces are
His
The world believed what Finan is doing and what we must do.
Then let remembrance burn bright like a shooting star, and once more, pierce the long night of slumber.
I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost. So this was my childhood dream, huh?
Take a moment to gather your...
Das reicht's mir.
The scepter once bestowed upon us names of cold command.
The prophecy spoke of our unchanging fates time and time again.
But under the pens of Trailblazing and Genesis, the stars, Trebios, holy child of passage. Aglaia, weaver of romance.
At the journey's end, they shall bathe in gold once more.
Through myriad passages, until all that was lost is reclaimed.
Do you still remember, Kaslana? The one who won't reach the dawn? The world dissipates at the end of the cycle. In this dream, you will awaken again and become once more that boy who loved to laugh. But if you open your eyes and look back on yesterday, you'll see Destiny's footprints, clear as day. At last, the raging fire of hatred is swept away by a breeze, leaving only love to remember the passage of time. Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey. But even if all is lost to the wind, memory endures.
Here, all that was once futile finally comes to fruition.
This is the end of your lonely, bitter journey.
The Scepter's mainframe, and Iron Tomb's breeding ground. Finally seeing its true form.
It's red everywhere, and the atmosphere is super creepy.
That would be the erudition's coldness. But it will soon be engulfed by the destruction's heat.
This world's insides are finally connected to the outside. This is the moment when Amphorius is close. Nicely done.
With Stephen Lloyd and his hacker friends here, the Scepter's block
Hat er uns vermisst oder
no
was?
longer take effect. The speed of time within Amphorius has finally been synced with that of the real universe.
In other words, it's time for the decisive battle.
We will guide the fate of the cosmos onto the right track.
That's the spirit. Remember to keep at it. You lot are the vanguards of this battle. Everyone's watching.
There's one more thing that everyone should know. Noose has cast the calculated instant is coming. The outcome of this battle will become a new anchor for the erudition's computations.
Their gaze didn't overload the scepter?
Unfortunately, we have to go with this reasonable assumption. The birth of Iron Tomb had always been within that eon's calculations.
But don't worry. The one miracle that Emporius was never short on.
Yup. Let's show the Eon how powerful we are.
Good luck. All of you.
As the ruler of Planet Schoolroom, I wish all of you victory.
It's not hard to imagine that Akivili and their companions must have also stood on the precipice of many similar crises before. Perhaps the cosmos is much more fragile than people think. Sometimes, destiny hinges on only a small choice. But in the end, everything will turn into memories, converging into a collection of fables about the stars. The difference this time is that the protagonists are daring to write their own stories. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Although unwritten, there's actually a fifth word in the creed that has always accompanied the nameless.
Salvation.
It is a word that often comes knocking at our door, and our soft-hearted conductor never turned anyone down. So, go save this bruised and battered world, just as we always have, kids. On this star, the entire cosmos will be your traveling companion.
Make sure you watch your footing, friend. Let us walk through the final page of this saga, with everyone, one step at a time. Shall we?
After running all around the place, we're finally making big strides.
At the end of time, life will illuminate the warm candlelight, subduing the flames of the destruction.
Cast everything behind you. All that's left is the thrilling, relentless deathmatch.
The final problem no longer requires a rational solution. Feel free to critique it to your heart's content.
The starry sky marred by that rift is the last scar that needs to be healed.
That Theoros' promise still turned out.
The destruction's placenta is getting restless.
Are you ready?
Again and again. Finan launched his attack against the
Finan.
scepter alone.
This cycle.
I've caught up to him.
No me los escapar, no.
Finan. Do you remember the promise we made back then? Of course. It has been a bitter wait, partner. But I never forget what set me on this path.
Iron Tomb now trembles in Finan's chest. With this empty body, I have become its perfect vessel. And its destined casket.
Jo, Dosen. Oder. War bei dir das wissen? Das erste Dosen. Ach, von der Dosen. Ja. Ich hab nichts mehr für dich. Ich dachte, es ist voll lieb, ich habe schon wieder gegessen. Das ist ganz lieb von dir.
Remember the past and become the hero of
Und sonst
tomorrow.
hätten sie das kaputt gemacht.
Stand with me.
Ja, kaputt gemacht und das hat, und ich hab mir gedacht, Schwamm drüber. Ja, kannst du jetzt. Nein, ich hab echt die Woche Schwamm und richtig als ein. Nein, ich wollte gerade dann die Karte bei dem zeigen, dass da gerade richtig ist. Kannst schauen, ob sie nicht. Ja, komm sowieso. Ja, komm. Ja, weiß auch nicht auch nicht. Hey, ich hab Haufen Teller gekriegt, Haufen. Nein, ich hab eh doch, ich hau was weg. Das ist eine gute Idee, weil du brauchst ja nicht für dir einen ja. Sehr. Und ein Joghurt habe ich gekriegt, das habe ich auch jetzt gegessen. Magst du her sitzen? Ja, ich bin noch nicht. Du bist noch nicht bereit.
Yes, it's me.
Du? Spucke schon. Du isst. Und Nudeln haben sie mir gegeben. Doch. Ja, super. Aber die Nudeln, die kann ich dann noch einrahmen. Ich habe die ganze Woche Zeit, kann ich das einfach machen. Ja, die kann ich nicht. Ja, das eine Teil machen und das habe ich jetzt nicht gemacht. Da Wäsche gewaschen. Ja, aber Wäsche gewaschen, du schaust cool aus, die Gefällt mir.
I think we have.